Get ready for a whirlwind of sports news. Jayson Tatum's health is a question mark for the Celtics' massive showdown with the Thunder. Plus, we've got the latest on Sam Hauser's trade rumors. And a deep dive into the Celtics' recent nail-biting loss. Don't miss a second, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Jayson Tatum's Achilles. Will he be ready for the Thunder showdown? This Thursday night features one of the most anticipated matchups of the NBA season as the Boston Celtics prepare to face the red-hot Oklahoma City Thunder. With the regular season winding down, the Thunder have been on a dominant run, led by the incredible play of Gilgeous-Alexander. The Celtics, who have largely maintained their strong performance, with Jaylen Brown recently playing at an MVP level, now face significant uncertainty regarding their lineup. Adding to the tension, Boston's injury report reveals key players are in question. Jayson Tatum is listed as questionable, reportedly due to reconditioning for his right Achilles repair. Nikola Vucevic is out with a fractured right ring finger, and Derrick White is also questionable with a right knee contusion. Peyton Pritchard, however, is listed as probable despite neck spasms. The potential absence of Tatum and White could severely hinder the Celtics' chances against the league-leading Thunder. Tatum's return from his Achilles injury has shown flashes of his MVP caliber, averaging 19.7 points and 6.7 rebounds since his comeback. In a recent game against the Spurs, he scored 24 points after Jaylen Brown's ejection, showcasing his continued impact. Derrick White also delivered a stellar performance with 34 points despite a knee contusion, but his availability for the upcoming game is now in doubt. The Celtics community is buzzing with concern over these injuries, with many analysts questioning how the team will cope if their stars are sidelined. Social media is alight with discussions about the team's depth and resilience. Can Boston overcome these hurdles against the league's best? Find out as we break down all the details, and next, we're diving into trade speculation surrounding Sam Hauser. Sam Hauser on the trade block, Pelicans and Wizards emerge as suitors. As the NBA offseason approaches, Boston Celtics forward Sam Hauser is reportedly attracting interest from multiple teams. According to Bleacher Report's Dan Faville, the New Orleans Pelicans and Washington Wizards are considered potential suitors for the sharpshooting wing. Hauser is described by Faville as a volcanic shooter who fits anywhere, making him a valuable asset for many teams. However, Faville also notes that Hauser may be less accessible now that the Celtics have moved past their tax avoidance strategies, potentially increasing his value to Boston. The Wizards, with their financial flexibility, could also serve as a third-party facilitator in a larger trade. Hauser has consistently provided reliable three-point shooting for the Celtics. This season, he's appeared in 62 games, shooting 41.2% from the field and a strong 39.1% from beyond the arc on over 6 attempts per game. He's also proven his versatility by stepping into a starting role, with 34 starts this season. Recent performances highlight his scoring ability, including a 15-point outing against Cleveland on March 8th, where he hit 5 three-pointers, and an 11-point, 7-rebound, 3-assist effort against San Antonio. Fans and analysts are weighing in on the potential impact of Hauser's departure, with many acknowledging his crucial role in the Celtics' offense. The possibility of him being traded has sparked considerable debate among the fanbase. Will Sam Hauser be sporting a new jersey next season? We'll keep you updated. But first, let's revisit that tough loss for the Celtics against the Spurs. Celtics grit-tested in tough loss to Spurs amidst injury concerns. The Boston Celtics faced a significant challenge Tuesday night, falling to the San Antonio Spurs with a final score of 125-116. Despite a heroic effort from Derrick White, who poured in 34 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds, and a 24-point performance from Jayson Tatum in his third game back from injury, the team couldn't secure the victory. This loss drops Boston to a 43-22 record on the season. The game was further complicated by the ejection of Jaylen Brown late in the second quarter after receiving 2 technical fouls. With Boston already playing without Peyton Pritchard and Nikola Vucevic, Brown's absence significantly altered the game's dynamic. The Spurs capitalized, with Victor Wembanyama leading the charge with an impressive 39-point double-double, and the team hitting 23 pointers, including a decisive 12-0 run in the fourth quarter. Adding to the Celtics' woes, both Derrick White and Jayson Tatum are now listed as questionable for their upcoming matchup against the Oklahoma City Thunder. White sustained a right knee contusion during the Spurs game, while Tatum is dealing with right Achilles repair reconditioning. Nikola Vucevic remains sidelined with a fractured right ring finger, though Peyton Pritchard is probable to return. The team's depth was also tested by Ron Harper Jr.'s career-high 22 points off the bench, a spark that ultimately wasn't enough to overcome the loss of key players. Derrick White didn't mince words after the game, expressing frustration over Jaylen Brown's ejection, calling the second technical foul bullshit. The Celtics now face an uphill battle as they prepare to take on the top-ranked Thunder with a potentially depleted roster. Can the Celtics regroup and find a way to win against the league's best? We'll be tracking their injury status closely. Next up, we're looking at the latest injury updates impacting that very game against the Thunder. Celtics injury report casts shadow over Thunder's showdown. As the Boston Celtics gear up for a highly anticipated clash against the formidable Oklahoma City Thunder on Thursday night, a concerning injury report has cast a shadow over the matchup. The Celtics are coming off a tough 125-116 loss to the San Antonio Spurs, a game where Derrick White put up a season-high 34 points and Jayson Tatum scored 24 in his return from a 10-month absence. Jayson Tatum is currently listed as questionable due to right Achilles repair reconditioning. This marks his third game back, and his potential absence would be a significant blow, especially considering his recent performance where he stepped up after Jaylen Brown's ejection. Derrick White is also questionable with a right knee contusion sustained during the Spurs game, despite playing through it to lead the team offensively. Nikola Vucevic remains out with a fractured right ring finger, expected to be reevaluated in 3 to 4 weeks. On a positive note, Peyton Pritchard is listed as probable after missing the previous game with neck spasms. The Thunder, boasting the best record in the NBA at 51-15 and riding a 6-game winning streak, present a formidable challenge. Their roster, however, also has its own injury concerns, with Jalen Williams and Isaiah Hartenstein listed as out, and Brandon Carlson unavailable. This season, Boston has lost both previous matchups against Oklahoma City, making this game even more critical. Fans and analysts are closely monitoring the injury statuses of Tatum and White, recognizing the immense impact their presence has on the Celtics' performance, especially against an MVP contender like Gilgeous-Alexander. The team's ability to rely on its depth, as seen with Ron Harper Jr.'s 22-point outing against the Spurs, will be crucial. Will the Celtics stars be ready to battle the Thunder? We'll have the latest updates. Stick around for a quick recap of all today's top stories, and don't forget to subscribe. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw Jayson Tatum's injury status create major uncertainty for the Celtics' showdown with the Thunder. We also dug into the trade buzz surrounding Sam Hauser, with the Pelicans and Wizards reportedly interested. Plus, we revisited the Celtics' hard-fought loss to the Spurs, highlighting key performances and injury concerns. Make sure to like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe to the channel for all your breaking sports news, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below and follow us on all our social media platforms.